What's up guys, Rep here, and today I want to show you how to make Airsoft Sniper Scope Cam videos on Adobe Premiere. If you haven't already seen my Airsoft basic editing video, do watch that before watching this video, as I will glance over a few things that are covered in the previous video, like how to get an aim down sight using an overlay, as well as basic cutting. If you want to see any other guide, drop a comment below with any suggestions. There are three parts to making Airsoft Sniper footage: getting the right camera setup, syncing various cameras, and editing the footage. To begin, I want to go over getting the right camera setup. This is probably the most important part of making videos. If the camera isn't good, the video will come out like garbage. Firstly, you cannot solely rely on your GoPro and scale the footage up, as the image will get pixelated to the point where you can't make up what's being shot at. Secondly, it's important you get a camera with enough zoom. Do not get a wide angle lens, and instead, get a 50 to 90mm lens. The current build that I have is a Mobius with a 25mm, but I'm looking to upgrade to the Brain Exploder 90mm lens with a Runcam 2. Besides the scope cam, I recommend getting a selfie camera as well. It rests on the barrel end of your sniper and is used to capture yourself, whether it's aiming down the sight or capturing an interesting motion at an angle. This is a great tool for transitioning between scenes to convey a lapse of time. I recommend using a stock wide-angle camera like a Runcam 2, as it provides the best price in picture as well as being very light. On a side note, I recommend getting the warranty, as it's only $15 and selfie cameras usually have a really high tendency of getting shot out. Once you have the equipment, now it's time to record. On the field, start up all your cameras in quick order, and once they are recording, use an audio cue like saying 1, 2, 3, sync. That way all the cameras pick this up. This will be very helpful when editing, as it will be easier to sync all the cameras up on post-production. One last and very important tip: when shooting at a target, make sure you keep steady and capture the moment the hit occurs rather than pulling on the bolt for the next shot. Moving on the camera might impact the video quality and oftentimes miss the shot. Once you are done with the game, stop recording and do the process over on the next game. Now to the second part of the guide, the syncing. Once you have all the video on your version of Adobe Premiere in a project, begin by dragging the GoPro footage first, followed by either the scope cam or the selfie cam. Drag the two tracks so that there are 2 audio and 2 video tracks. Now, mute the audio and hide the video of one of the tracks, and look for the audio cue that you did on the field. Once you found it, cut a little before the cue occurs. Now, unmute and reveal the next track, and while muting the other track that we just cut, look for the audio cue on that one and do the same thing. Now you found where the cue is, move one of the tracks along the timeline to the point where both audio cues are synced with one another. A tip I use is that I look at the peaks of the audio track and sync the track that way. Once they are synced, delete the audio track of the video with a lesser audio quality and repeat the step with the other footage. Now onto the editing. This is the part where you're most creative, and I recommend finding your own way of cutting the video. However, I'll show you the way I do it so you can learn. First, I look for the point of the video where I have a target. Then, I cut to where I'm aiming at the target to the point where I get the reaction of the player in the scope cam. Next, I use a small part of the selfie camera before and after the scope cam, followed by the GoPro footage. You will see that the sequence will begin with the GoPro footage, followed by the selfie, to the zoom cam, then back to the selfie, and finally the GoPro. Once cut, I'll put the sniper reticle overlay, followed by the hit marker and the audio hit marker. When I place the sniper reticle, I stretch out the overlay and then center the scope cam footage to the overlay, as the scope cam is not aligned to the sight on my gun. I place a hit marker around 3 to 5 frames, so it's noticeable but it does not stick too long to the video. Then I place a hit marker sound effect directly below the hit marker. Here's the final product. And there you go. Repeat this step as many times as you get kills, export, and upload it to your channel. If you have any other questions outside of my 2 editing guides, be free to drop a comment, or if you have any feedback, let me know. If you found this video useful, drop a like, subscribe, and share this with anyone you know who is interested in capturing sniper footage. And have a great one.